undefeated in this sort of unofficial pre-season, having administered a thrashing to Queen's Park Rangers and their youngsters, and maybe a little slender glender victory against Crystal Palace. Now, what do we read into that? Well, not a lot, but a little bit if you want. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people saying we shouldn't read anything into this, and rightly so, but there would also have been an awful lot of people reading an awful lot into it had we have lost both games. It would have been panic stations, I'm pretty sure. So it's good to get the wins under our belts. Information is sparse. It really has been. So it's 2-1, as you'll know from the title of this video. Sebastian Haller, Jeremy Ngakia, we'll get on to that in a second, scored. And it's a good run out, but the team was changing constantly, apparently. So that's about as much information as we have. We understand it, that Ngakia played for the last 27 minutes and 32 seconds, or thereabouts. Why did he play? Well, he played because he's a West Ham player, I guess. The official, unofficial announcement, if you like. So the club have spoken to nobody officially, but where they've whispered, they have said that David Moyes was keen to give everybody in his squad some playing time. And I'm excited. I'm actually really looking forward to next weekend. If you watched Gio's video last night, which I'll link at the end of this video here, you probably did. Lots of people watched it last night. But towards the end, I was quite excited. I know he was just rattling off what videos Hammers Chat have got going on for that match day. But I am excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Far more than I thought I would do. I am. And I think I will enjoy it. I'm prepared that it's going to be quiet. I'm prepared that it's going to be whatever, I don't know, 50, 60, 70% of what I'm used to. But that's enough. That's enough for me. I think that will scratch the itch, if you know what I mean. So, have a quick look at the pictures. What do they tell us about the game? Because, as I say, there's precious little information, really. So we're going to have to look at it. And, oh, sorry, someone got really annoyed that and they put in the comments that I was using the word extrapolate quite a lot. So we're going to analyse the pictures and try and extrapolate what we can from them. Now, first of all, we've got a picture. It doesn't tell us an awful lot. Because David Moyes, ironically, stood on his own with a T-shirt that says "We Stand Together." Next week, there'll be a whole group of people with a T-shirt on saying "We Stand Alone." Of course, I jest. It's for the Black Lives Matter movement. At the start, everybody was wearing them. It was quite impressive, actually, because everybody did a sort of synchronised stretch. That's a stretch, but you can't see what I'm doing with my legs. It was a synchronised warm-up, and everybody was wearing them. But I just thought it was quite funny, with David Moyes stood on his own, saying, "We stand together." Maybe if they zoomed out, he would have Kevin Nolan next to him, but not within 2 metres of him, you understand. It gets better than that. The first picture, of which we will try and read something from, Felipe Anderson takes on the Crystal Palace defence at the London Stadium. The first thing I noticed about this was poor old Checo Kiate. I say poor old Checo Kiate. I wonder if he's looking on thinking, I wish I'd have stayed at West Ham. Because I reckon Kiate plays under Moyes. Do you know what I mean? I reckon he gets into the David Moyes team. I didn't mind. I quite liked him, to be honest with you. I thought he was a decent player. So anyway, I think that's the first picture I've seen of Felipe Anderson. I didn't even know if he played in the previous one. I'm guessing he did. But the other thing to point out, there were... No, I don't know if it's changed now, by the way. Because I'm recording this at 4 minutes past 11 on Saturday evening. Is it too late to go and watch a film? I don't know. It probably is. It probably is. But anyway, what was I going to say? The point is that there were no injuries after the first game against Queen's Park Rangers, apparently, which is really good. So Felipe Anderson there, I don't know what he's doing. Dribbling past a couple of geezers with Checo Kiate looking longingly on, thinking, I wish I still played for that team. The next one, I thought this was quite interesting. because that's Ryan Fredericks. But initially I thought it was Lanzini. So I think that's Ryan Fredericks. It says Ryan Fredericks delivers a cross from the right before Wilfried Zaha can close him down. Zaha doesn't look like he's closing him down. Looks like he's jogging to the shop or something. But initially I thought it was Lanzini. As I say, I thought it was Ryan Fredericks doing an impression of Lanzini. Well, he's just looking a bit like him, I thought anyway. So next up, I like this picture. So you've got Thomas Souček. He's jumping in the air to head the ball, but he's also bringing his leg up there for extra reinforcements. Antonio's looking on. Look, all you take from this is the fact I want to see these players. I want to see that Anderson's fit. I want to see. I mean, Antonio, as I've said, I think he's our most important player in the running. I don't know why I even quantified that. I think he's probably our most important player. Antonio or Fabianski, quite possibly. But it's nice to see Souček there. Souček. Do you notice Ayew there? The rubbish one. Actually, no, was that one the run? I don't know. Decide yourself. Their dad was very talented. Abdi Pele. I don't know about those two. Anyway, nice to see him. So we'll probably find out he got injured jumping down from that challenge there. Now in this one here, Ryan Fredericks looks a lot like Lanzini, don't you think? I'll tell you what though. Cresswell, I think that is Cresswell behind. I said Cresswell's hair was very well manicured. It looks like it's got the better of him there, quite frankly. It looks like a flop, and it's over his eyes. If I was Adama Traore, I'd be looking at their haircut thinking, I'm just going to knock the ball past Aaron Cresswell. He won't be able to see me. Nice to see Lanzini there. It says Manuel Lanzini keeps tabs on former West Ham teammate Checo Chiate. That's what it says. What I'm reading out is what it says on the official thing. Manuel Lanzini keeps tabs on Checo Chiate. What are we up to? Stay there. Checo Chiate is past it like he can't be bothered, really. Anyway. Actually, is Aaron Cresswell giving it the sign? Is he giving it the sign? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Probably am. Usually am. What else do we have here? Looking on. Jack Wilshere holds off Crystal Palace forward Jordan Ayew. Shields the ball from Jordan Ayew. Not a lot of holding off going on, by the way. Nice to see him again. Second game in a row. So that's really good. I'm pleased about that. Now, there's holding off, by the way. So before, it said that Wilshere was holding off Jordan Ayew. Here, we got the fornicator gets away from Eagles winger Andros Townsend. Palms him off in the face. Touches his face. Nice to see Fornals again. Good run out for Palace as well, by the way. You see, Ayew, Chiate, we know Benteke scored, by the way. Probably should have said that earlier. Townsend is good. It's good for all teams. This is really good. I'm sure they won't be too bothered by the 2-1 loss. Ben Johnson delivers a cross into Vicente Guita's penalty area. And look at the person looking at Glenn Johnson. He's shocked. Why is he shocked? Because someone's pulled his chair away. He's just about to fall over. Nice to see Johnson there. Really pleased about that. Oh, we should have spoken about Ngakia. We'll get to that in a minute. Sebastian Haller was looking sharp on a hot afternoon in East London. Does look sharp. Very sharp. Maybe he's lining up for the Rabona there. I don't know. He scored again. That's a good thing. Haller scoring in both games is a good thing. You need your strikers firing. Jarrod Bowen uses his pace to get away from his man. I think that's Patrick Van Aanholt. Remember earlier on where I said Paulo Fornals, his arm, he was sort of touching Andros Townsend's face? Well, I'm just saying, if you look at Jarrod Bowen, no wonder Patrick Van Aanholt's got that look on his face. And Bowen does look very guilty. There's no reason to touch a man's dinkle when you're playing football, is all I'm saying. I think that might be the last picture. It is the last picture. There we go. What have we learned from that? It's very touchy-feely. Someone's chair got stolen. Cheku Kiate's got deep regrets about leaving West Ham. And I don't know if you noticed, Sebastian Haller still hasn't found his other football boot. So he's having to go with the pink and the yellow combo again. Look, in terms of Jeremy Ngakia, Gio covered it. Gio pretty much covered it all. I don't even know if it's good or bad. Look, if he's leaving, I mean, it's quite bad he's scored. And if it makes him stay, it's a good thing. I understand why David Moyes would want to keep him involved in that sense, but I would also, have understood if David Moyes would have not wanted him involved. Make any sense? Contradicting myself? Probably, but you know what I mean. It's just a weird one. I was just surprised. I was surprised that he played. I was really surprised to find out that he scored. So that is the proverbial two fingers up to whoever he's unhappy with. So there you go. I think a good outing, a good run out. I'm really pleased, actually. I'm really pleased. Hopefully we find out tomorrow, which is today, as far as you're concerned by the time I've uploaded this. I hope we find out that nobody has got injured again. And we go in with a full complement. Am I confident? All of that stuff? Well, you'll have to tune in on Thursday over on the main channel for myself and Gio's preview. But I'm certainly excited. I think I can give that away thus far. As Gio said in his video, it's going to be a tough one to call in terms of a preview. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to this. I'm sure you're looking forward to this too. Any news, we'll obviously keep you posted with throughout the week. Anything changes and all the rest of it, we'll keep it up. Obviously, I went through our schedule. Gio's gone through our schedule. We got lots of videos. You can pretty much Hammers chat all day on match day and probably feast on it for most of the day afterwards as well. Right. I'm off. I will catch up with you tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Something like that. Thanks for tuning in. Gio's got another video up later on today. So make sure you keep your eye and are subscribed on both channels for that.